I wanted to come and do a video on selling your soul. I think a lot of people have misconceptions of the only way you can sell your soul is if you become a famous actor or a musician, and common everyday people aren't realizing you sell your soul every day. Whether it's pieces of it or whether it's the whole thing, it's kind of basically like up to you and what choices you are making. You can look at life as literally each choice and decision you make is you gambling your soul away. And when we sign up for certain relationships, so when we agree to be in relationships with certain people, um, you're gambling your soul away. And it's up to you whether you're going to come out of that situation with your soul intact, with your heart, intact. And so you can sell your soul in so many ways. It's not even just about what career field you pick. Some people feel like it's just the industry. All these things are industries, though. There is a nurse, a hospital, like a medical industry. There is a education industry. There is a music industry. Like an entertainment industry is what they call it. Like there are public service industries, like which would be like policing, nursing, firefighters, EMTs, like all of these things and that we literally subscribe to literally are industries. Not only are they industries, they're literally, how can I put this? They're institutions. So they're institutions, and literally depending on how you go into these institutions are based on literally whether you're selling your soul. To sell your soul is literally to choose to take something or to do something, and you're basically saying fuck your principles, or fuck what's right and what's wrong to you. Morals is up for debate, like morals, principles, all that stuff is up for debate. However, what your core foundation is of right and wrong. Like you're literally brought up with it. It changes and it molds, it grows. As you get older, you kind of tweak it, but your foundations are kind of your foundations. And like the moment that you are willing to say fuck what you know is right and do something wrong in exchange for something else that you want, you're literally selling a piece of your soul. And depending on how grand of a deal you make, literally is how much of your soul that is taken. And a lot of us are gambling our souls to help save others. And for you, just know God got you. I'm a living testament of that. Like every fucking thing I've done in this lifetime I've had has literally been, I would say 99.9% selfless. It's always been what is best for the greater good. I've never really like had the opportunity to have a life where it was centered and focused on what the fuck I completely wanted. Like literally. It was never focused on what I fucking completely wanted. And so literally for people who have lived life like that, if you live life based on love and what was best for the whole, literally God got you. That don't mean that it's gonna be easy to retrieve that soul like that you done, chipped away at, but like just know that God got you. God got you. And I don't know. I just think about those who have literally signed up to have the hardest paths, and literally, God got you. God got you if you stay true to yourself, and God got you. But there are some people out here who literally they traded their soul in for the money. The money is a tool. The money was never the goal. The money is a tool. The money was a system created by greedy people who literally created this system so that they could feel higher over someone else. Like, instead of everybody being happy. Like, imagine a world where money didn't matter. And, like, everybody just was getting their needs met because they were living off the earth. And that doesn't mean that you can't have houses, cars, clothes, and shoes. But just imagine where everybody needs was met. Everybody had access to real education, to clean food, water, shelter. They literally could have clothes, and they could have transportation, literally. And the things that, the footprints that we left on this earth wasn't single-handedly destroying the earth. So literally we gotta keep that in mind. Like, just imagine a world where, like, that money shit, like, didn't matter. And I'm not saying we can't have a money system, but what I'm saying is people are not literally willing to snake and be cutthroat to people based off money. I'm not saying I ain't got no snaky behavior in me. I'm not saying I'm cutthroat like a motherfucker, but my ways are used for the greater good. I will snake your ass if I know you a snake and you trying to snake me or somebody else that ain't snaky. I will snake the fuck out you. Baby, I was raised in a family full of snakes. I catch on quick. I'll snake the fuck out you, and I ain't gonna hide who I am. I'm all of these things. I only identify as a beast, baby. But I'm all these things. Like, I'm all these things. I just identify as, like, shit, I'm a beast in this shit. I'm a gorilla, baby. Like, but I'm all these things. I'm all these things. Like, and I thank God that I have learned to, I've had a life that afforded me to learn how to be all these things, to be multifaceted. So literally, like, you got people out here, they're a snake and they don't even know they're a snake. They don't know they're a snake because they listening to everybody be like, snakes are nasty, they're bad. But bitch, you a snake and you don't even know that you're a snake. I realized, shit, I could either be a good snake or I could be a bad snake. I could either be a good this or I could be a bad this. I realized that, shit, I am good and I am bad. But I could use my bad for good. Like, literally, it's all about perspectives. It's all about perspectives. And a lot of y'all would rather you be okay over the greater good being okay. A lot of y'all would rather not tell history factual just to make some other motherfuckers look good. And that's not working for me. I don't give a fuck if the leader was black, white, whatever. Like, we got some black leaders that y'all still ain't told the truth about. And literally, y'all condemn me if I told you the truth about them motherfuckers. Like, one of your favorite peaceful ass leaders, like, literally sold us out. And now that I know what I know, when I figured it out as a child, like, now that I know what I know as an adult, I was just like, you know, as an adult, I realized, like, literally, it's all a part of God's plan at the end of the day. So even when you dealing with these devil rejects and shit that literally will sell their soul, and they think because, like, literally they call on God or they call on Jesus, Allah, Buddha, any other sorts, like, even these spiritual motherfuckers, like, you would thinking of the community of the spiritual people, like, you say, no, baby, you're more harm's way with them than you is with the organized religion. Like, it's like shit. You gotta keep your eyes open. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be sharp. And it's like people are literally, man, at any walk of life, I've seen people sell their soul. Matter of fact, to tell you the honest God truth, I seen more niggas doing things that society would deem vile, be more solid to God, be more solid to giving back and be doing for the greater good of the people, than I seen people who are actually in these industries and career fields that think they better than somebody. One thing I hate a uppity motherfucking person. So you made it, you think you made it, and literally you better than where you came from, or you forgot where you came from. Even motherfucking people who their parents were immigrants and they literally tried to come over here and get them a better life. I get to see these motherfuckers act uppity. Some of their parents taught them to be uppity, and definitely towards fucking black people. Like, some of their parents literally teach them when they get over here, like, they better than us. And it's like, I'll watch as y'all have more opportunities than us, and like y'all will climb the ladder of success, or what y'all think is success, but it's white proximity, and literally you'll look down on us like we ain't shit, and the whole time we God's chosen ones. And I ain't just talking about just black people. Like, this shit is, look, only the real will survive. Like, this ain't just about black people. This is about people literally staying true to God's cause. This ain't about perfection. This not about you lost your way, you made mistakes. This is about literally niggas literally jumping ship. Maybe you won't even own the ship. But niggas jumping ship and not even coming back. Not even coming back. Some of them won't own the ship, trying to pretend that they is. And it's literally like, you know, it's literally like that. So, like, literally a lot of people sell their soul on a day-to-day basis. You sell your soul when you choose to make decisions. Each choice you make is a decision of your soul. However, I have learned you can't hyperfixate on that shit. A choice is a choice. You make a choice, it's either going to be for your greater good, it's either going to be mundane, or it's either going to be like something that can really bring you down. But just because you make a choice or a decision that brings you down don't mean you can't come back up. And that's something that we definitely have to, you know, have to speak on. Like, you can make missteps. You can get caught up in hell. But you can also find your way back out of that shit. But people who literally value money, value house, cars, clothes, all that shit over souls. And when I say souls, I mean life. Like life. When you value that more than life itself, when you lose the humanity in you, because that's what we're living as humans. When you don't see how you affect this earth, how you affect the living souls and spirits of animals, the natural order of this earth. Like, when you lose sight of that, most of the time it ain't no coming back from that. It ain't no coming back from that. When you ain't never had it, it's certain people out here who ain't even never had that connection to this place. That's how I know they're not from here. They're not supposed to be here. They don't even understand. They never had it. So yeah, you can sell your soul even if you ain't working. You can sell your soul just by how you treated a person. You can sell your soul just, it's so many ways to sell your soul. And I always tell my daughter, the way you sell your soul, it's not about you signing no goddamn dotted line. It's not about all these contracts. Yeah, some these man-made contracts do fucking manifest for you, like, but it's about the choices you make. It's about how far you willing to go for what you want. It's about how far you willing to go for what you want. It's about whether you realize that God provides for you regardless of this shit. Like, a lot of people are stuck right now because they won't realize that if you just take the leap of faith, God gonna provide for you. But a lot of people don't want to go through that leap of faith. They'll rather stay in a comfort zone, not realizing that comfort zone got them stuck and stagnant, than to take the leap of faith and let God guide you to where you're really supposed to be at. And only the real gonna survive. But I wanted to come and do that video.